going to be doing it for just a little bit, but I just wanted to see if anyone was out there and having a bit of a watch. I want to talk about some of the NFL games that are going on tomorrow. Obviously, I'm a Colts guy. Anyone that watches the channel knows that. So we've got Colts and Vikings tomorrow, our time, about midday. And it's going to be a cracker. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm really, really glad that I'll tap out Anthony Richardson's not there. So I'm excited to see what we can do with Flacco back at quarterback. So if anyone wants to jump on and just let us know what's going on, team you support, anything you want to talk about, I don't care. I don't give a shit what it is. If it's food, if it's sports, whatever it is you want to have a yarn about, I'm happy to have a chat about. So if you're wondering why I'm looking off to the side at the moment, I've got the iPad there as well because I want to have a look at some of the games tomorrow as well. And there's a couple of crackers. I think the Miami Buffalo game is going to be sensational. Having Tua back there again is going to make a big difference for Miami. Buffalo, it's in Buffalo, so they should win. But I think, especially from a fantasy perspective, I've got Tyreek Hill on my fantasy team, so I'm really hoping that he has a big game. I need him to have a big game because fantasy football, I'm struggling a bit this year. I'm 3-5, so I need a little love. The Denver-Baltimore game, Denver's been better than what I think a lot of people expected, which is really, really cool. I actually lived in Denver for a little while, or not far from Denver, in Colorado Springs. So I've got a bit of a soft spot for them, but I think they're going to get touched up in Baltimore. So Cleveland's a smoke show. We'll forget about that game. We won't even talk about that. Same with the New Orleans and Carolina game. It's going to be an absolute rubbish event. But I'm really looking forward to the Colts-Vikings game. I think getting rid of Anthony Richardson at quarterback is going to be a big, big plus. I did a post not that long ago towards the beginning of the season talking about that and putting all of the weight of that offense on Anthony Richardson's shoulders. And I didn't think it was a great idea, and it's proved that is the case. Because you tap out in a game like that when pretty much your season's on the line, division game against Houston, and then you go and shit the bed like that. Not ideal. So it's good to see him gone. I'm really happy that he's gone. They're saying they're not done with him, but I don't think that's the case. You can't do that in a game. You can't throw interceptions like he threw. So I think that's probably the end of the Anthony Richardson era, and here we are back again looking for a new quarterback because Flacco's not it. He's going to give us the best chance to win, I think, for the rest of the season, but I don't think that he is a long-term solution. Obviously, he's 39 years old, so, he's nearly my age, for fuck's sake. So I couldn't get it in a NFL field right now. I'd get crushed. So, I'm hopeful that he's going to give us the best opportunity to win right now. So, but if anyone's on, I'd love to see anyone jump on. And please comment. Tell me who your favourite NFL team is if you've got an NFL team. Talk to me about food. I don't care. I love doing food reactions too. If anyone watches the channel, they know that I love doing food reactions with some of my favourite guys to react to, like Chef Kenny, Crazy Man, Albert, Bayashi, all of those guys. I love reacting to their stuff. So please jump on, comment, tell us where you're from. Again, this is my first live, so please don't shoot me for the quality of the video or anything like that. I just want to get on here and have a bit of a yarn to everybody, and talk about sports as well. I'm happy to talk about basketball. Pacers fan. Not the greatest start of the season. Halliburton's been struggling a little bit, but would love to have a chat to anyone that wants to talk about NBA as well. Or any Australians as well. Talk about AFL trade period. Talk about the NRL. Talk about cricket season coming up. Whatever you want to talk about, jump on. Be great to have a bit of a yarn. Comments are always welcomed. Trying to get the subscriber count up too, guys. Want to try and hit this 500 mark. For some reason, the gloriousness of the YouTube algorithm has made it a little bit tough lately to try and get subscribers. The videos aren't getting pushed out as much. We sort of went from having 15 to 17,000 views on a video to having very, very little on that video. So I'm kind of hoping that that changes, because we really want to get that pushed to, if we can, I want to get that pushed to 500 and 1,000, because I love doing this, guys. I love having a chat to everybody. I love having a laugh and having a good time. If you want to talk about the election, coming up next week. There's a lot of interest back in Australia about the election and what's going to happen. I'm a Trump guy. I think that Kamala Harris as president is a pretty scary thought. So, so I think there's a lot of people over here that feel the same as well. They want to see Trump get in as president. So it's going to be a smoke show. No matter what happens, there's going to be people that are pissed off. There's going to be people that are upset. But it'll be fun to watch. It's going to be entertaining viewing, that's for sure. So, but so. Love to talk to anyone about sports, politics, food, whatever you want to talk about. Drop a comment. All right. I'm happy because it's only going to be a small live. It's only going to be a short live. I'm happy to respond to you and have a bit of a chat. So please comment down below. Let me know what's going on. Let me know who you support. Let me know what interests you have. Whatever it is you want to talk about, I'm happy to have a yarn about it. So see a couple of people who jumped on. Please comment. It'd be great to hear from you guys and see what's happening. So. But yeah, let's talk about. I want to go back to the NFL. I want to talk about that tomorrow. Big game, like I said, is that Colts game. So I can't wait to watch. Unfortunately, I'll be at work. It's a shit thing about living in Australia. The games are, if you've got a late night game or a Sunday night game, it's going to be in the middle of the day and we're at work. So I'll do my best to have that on as the day goes past because I want to see. I'd love to see the Colts win, but I don't think the Vikings offense is pretty elite, and Justin Jefferson is unbelievable. And Sam Darnold's had a resurgence. So this kid, was written off, as a Jets quarterback, and he's had a resurgence since going to Minnesota. So I'm happy for him. I think it's great. I think a lot of quarterbacks once they get scrapped, and we're talking about Anthony Richardson being scrapped as the Colts quarterback. I don't wish that he doesn't get to start again, but you just honestly, it's so frustrating to watch a 22-year-old kid who's getting paid what he's getting paid to check himself out of a game like that. It's astonishing to me that happened. So I'd say let the team down fairly significantly. Thanks for whoever liked the video. I really, really appreciate that. Please comment and let me know where you're from. That'd be sensational. But I think for Anthony Richardson, his time at the Colts, very short-lived, is probably going to be done. I think they'll go down a different route. They may look at drafting again, depending where we finish this season. Because we can't go down the route of having this kid, who's got such a negative attitude towards the game, that's going to check out. Hey, Nick, what's going on, man? Good to see another Australian on here, man. Thanks for getting on. Much appreciated. So this is the first live for the channel. So if you're not a member of the channel, please jump on and subscribe. And we want to talk about sports, food, whatever it is you guys want to talk about it. So, good to see another Aussie on here, mate. Well done. Cheers. Thank you. So, but if you're a NFL fan, let us know what your team is. That'd be awesome. I'm a Colts guy. If you missed any of that at the beginning, so we've got a big game, huge game tomorrow against the Vikings. We need to get back to 500, and I'm excited to see Flacco back at that because Anthony Richardson's not done it for us. So, so I'm hoping that we can get that win tomorrow. But, mate, being you're an Aussie, are you an NRL fan? Are we AFL? What are we? Jump on there, comment, let me know what you are, mate. So I'd like to have a chat. I'm a Richmond Tigers fan. If you're an AFL guy, I'm a Brisbane Broncos fan. If you're an NRL fan, appreciate you getting on here, mate. Thank you very, very much. Other games tomorrow that I wanted to talk about as well. That Miami Buffalo game tomorrow, the 5 o'clock game. Hey, Cowboys fan, North Melbourne. Righto. Nangy, hi, man. How you going? Thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it. I'm a Queenslander originally, so I can relate to the Cowboys fans. They killed the Broncos in that grand final, though, man. Killing me with that. But how did you become a North Melbourne fan? I've got no idea. The Kangas are a smoke show. So, awesome, Nangy. That's brilliant, man. In Sydney, awesome. I'm a Queenslander though, so if you're an NRL fan, we got to be at odds a little bit. So, just a little bit at odds. So thanks for jumping on. Really appreciate it. Are any of you guys NFL fans as well or not? Let me know. That'd be fantastic. But thanks for jumping on. This is, like I said, this is the first live stream, guys. I really appreciate it, and I can't stay up too late. I've got the kids upstairs, and I'm gonna wake them up at some point. Yeah, I just wanted to do this as a bit of a test and see if anyone was paying attention. Like I said, I've just started doing this about 3 months ago, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun talking a bit of shit. So I appreciate you guys, the support you guys have given me. So, sorry, my iPad's just crashed. Of course, technology is a wonderful thing. So, Nang, are you a NRL fan? Are you an AFL fan, Nang? Let me know. Comment down below, man. Thank you. What's everyone else up to tonight anyway? What are we doing? Anyone watching the F1 right now? I've got the F1 on the background as well. Anyone F1 fan? The other game tomorrow that I was interested in for the NFL, and that was the Detroit Lions and Green Bay game. I think that's going to be a cracker. I'm a big Detroit fan, man. I love Detroit. I think what Dan Campbell's done with that team is unbelievable. Like, they are an offensive juggernaut. Like, they cannot be stopped. And a lot of it's retread guys. Like Jared Goff, written off, right? Cast off, gone. David Montgomery, same thing, running back, cast off, gone. Like, they get a second chance under a really, really good head coach, and they're absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. So it's been really fun to watch. So I've got a bit of a soft spot for them. Like I said, when I was in the States, I didn't live that far away from Detroit. It was about a 3-hour drive to Detroit, where I used to live. So, yeah, a bit of a soft spot for them. I think they're doing an incredible job. And I think they're 6-1 on the season at the moment. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the trusty iPad here. What do we got? Where is that Detroit game? So now I can't find it, of course. But I think that was 6-1. So they're having a big year. Big year. Yeah, it's good to see. Again, for any of the new viewers on, thanks for coming on and jumping on. We're just talking some sports. Please comment down below anything sports, food, politics. I don't care, guys. Just have a yarn. I'm doing this for my first time. I had nothing pre-planned before I did this, so just wanted to have a bit of a chat. I don't give a shit what we talk about. It'd just be nice to have a yarn to some people and see what's going on. So thanks to Nick and to Nangi for commenting. Really appreciate you guys getting on here. It's nice of you to comment, because I'm new to this. No idea what I'm doing. Don't really care. Having some fun. But let me know where you're from. Let me know what you like, what sports teams you follow. Don't care what it is, F1, whatever. I'm watching F1 in the background right now, so that's why I keep turning my head a little as well. So I'm watching Q2 for the Sao Paulo. I think it's in Q3 at the moment as well for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. But I'll be up early tomorrow morning. Got fantasy football going on. Having a shit year, 3-5. Kind of hoping that we can get a win tomorrow. I've got most of my guys back healthy now, which is a big plus too. We've got Tua back. We've got, that helps Tyreek, because I've got Tyreek on my team. I've got Puka back. We drafted Puka Nakua. So I'm hoping he's questionable for tomorrow. So I'm hoping he plays as well. But I'll be up tomorrow morning. I don't know if you guys get up early to watch sports. I like doing it. I'll be up at 5. Who's my team in the NBA? Nick, I'm a Pacers guy, mate. Yeah, I've been a Pacers fan for about 25 years. When I moved to the States, Indiana was where I lived for a long period of time. So yeah, I'm a Reggie Miller guy, man. Like, I love the guy. So yeah, Pacers guy through and through. Just great season last year to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, sensational. We got beaten by a juggernaut. The Celtics are unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And we'll probably win it again this year as well. We've struggled. I think we're 2-3 on the season so far. And Halliburton's been struggling. But we'll see how the rest of the season plays out. What about yourself, mate? Nick, you have an NBA team? Let me know who you follow. Hopefully it's not the Lakers. I know. I know. What a wild scene though. Seriously, like, what a shit show that was.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. That was a great documentary as well. Um, I love Reggie. I love him. I love him on commentary. He's insightful. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. And I still think he's the greatest shooter. I mean, Steph obviously has taken that man on now. Steph Curry's absolutely incredible shooter. He's probably the purest shooter we'll ever see. But Reggie was clutch. Like, Reggie was so good. But he played in the Jordan era. Ah, you're a Bulls man, right? Okay, so that's fair enough. Again, like where I lived in Indiana wasn't far away. It was close to Detroit, close to Chicago. I'm a Cubs fan, so I love the Chicago Cubs. But the Bulls are awesome. Struggled of late. Getting Giddy was good. They're a decent side this year. I think they'll struggle a little bit, but that's good, man. The Bulls, brilliant last 3 decades. I mean, Jordan still the greatest of all time. Anyone tells me that LeBron's better than Jordan can jump off a bridge, honestly. Um, but that's cool, man. That's very, very cool. So, how did you become a Bulls fan? Let me know. Um, but yeah, Pacers are a rocky start, but I think we'll get it together. We've got too much talent on that team between Turner, Siakam, Halliburton, Naismith. It's a really, really good side. Really, really good side. I'd like to see us get back to the Eastern Conference Finals again. I don't know if we will. There's a lot of talent. Milwaukee's really struggling at the moment. So the usual powerhouses are not as good as they have been in previous years. I don't know what Doc's doing in Milwaukee, but whether he'll last the season or not. But anyway, no, that's cool that you're a Bulls fan, man. Thanks for letting me know. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. So let's have a look at the slate for tomorrow anyway for the NBA. Let's see what we got going on. NBA. Sorry, internet is brilliant, really is. Let's see what we can find for the NBA tomorrow. I'd say it's probably a small slate being a Sunday night game. Yeah, Detroit, Brooklyn, Atlanta, New Orleans, Orlando, Dallas. That'll be a good game. The Orlando Dallas game will be reasonable. I don't know about the rest of them. Atlanta, New Orleans, Detroit, and Brooklyn will be a shit show. Although Brooklyn are probably performing a little bit better than they probably expected. They're 3-3 on the season. So just a short, yeah, that's just going to be a small schedule. But looking at the following day, we've got a much fuller slate. I'm just seeing who the Pacers are playing. They're going to have Dallas in Dallas. That's going to be hard. That'll be tough. Luka's obviously Luka, so he'll do what he does. Anyway, but yep, thanks for everyone for getting on, guys. Appreciate it. People are still watching, so I'm not going to be on here for much longer, probably another couple of minutes, but I just wanted to dip my toe in and see if anyone was interested in having a bit of a chat. So I appreciate you guys that have gotten on and have commented. It means a lot. I'm just a small creator. I started this as a bit of fun. I think I put on my tagline for my channel that it was a midlife crisis. So I was bored. I was between work, took some time off to spend with the family, and then decided that I wanted to start a YouTube channel. So I started reacting to videos and talking about sports, and then it became food videos because I'm a fat shit and I like food. So it seemed like a good progression to do from there. But I hope you guys have checked out the channel as well. Anyone that's jumped on, if you've subscribed, that's amazing. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trucking towards 500 subscribers. I'd like to get to 1,000 before the end of the year, and then go from there. Because I like doing this. This is a ton of fun for me. I really do. But yeah, so like I said, I was talking earlier about sports, but also anyone that wants to talk about food, I don't care. Tell me about your favorite food creators on YouTube, content creators. I don't mind. Whoever you want to have a yarn about, that's fine. Politics, like I said, anything you want to do. I'm keen to talk about the election next week as well. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun, especially being that we're over here in Oz at the moment. Yeah, it's kind of funny to watch. It's a gong show, that's for sure. So, but guys, I got a couple more minutes. I just want to say thanks for everyone that got on and watched. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the guys that have commented. Nick, Nangy, thank you, appreciate it. I'm going to try and do this at least weekly from here on out. I'm not going to be doing anything special. We're not going to be preparing things or cooking things or doing crafts or arts or some of the lives that I've seen. I just want to talk sports. I want to talk food and talk a bit of shit. So I hope that's good enough. If it's not, whatever, it's fine. So not for everyone. Yeah, so go Colts tomorrow. I think that's going to be, I think it'll be a good game tomorrow. So I'm really keen to watch that. And see Flacco at the helm again. See if he can throw a few touchdowns and get the offense going, because Anthony Richardson, wasn't doing it. So it'll be really, really good to see. It'll be good to see what Flacco can do at the helm. Guys, I'm going to go to bed. I just want to say a big thanks to everyone who got on. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to everyone that commented. I hope that some of you that jumped on, that stayed on for a little bit and had a listen, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. Check out some of my stuff. I really appreciate it. And then I will see you guys next time. Really appreciate it. All the best. Talk soon. Cheers.